Gonzalez, and I'm here to help you get started on your path to becoming an ESL tutor online and from the comfort of your home. It's 2021, and after last year's new normal, we understand the importance of having a plan B always ready, be it a side hustle or an entirely new job. Now, the first thing to consider is how time efficient working from home is. And we cut down on transportation costs, gas, and if we have any health issues that keep us from moving around too much, working from the comfort of our home is a great alternative. We can also have some extra time to make sure we're well groomed, have had a meal to keep us energized, and time to prep our class. Getting started. Most companies will ask for a quiet and neat background, and in the case of companies that work with kids, they say that we can have an educational background, be it a world map, numbers, the alphabet, or age-appropriate pictures of animals. You can be creative. You can showcase your personality through your background. In my case, I have this little kitty cat band, and I have some children's books behind me, some stuffed animals, just some things that the kids can look at, not be overly distracted, and it just makes a nice little background. One of my favorite things is how flexible the schedule is. Most companies ask for a minimum of 10 hours per week. In the case of Cambly and Cambly Kids, there is no minimum of hours per week. Personally, I choose to open up my schedule for kids at least 20 hours a week because parents like consistency and they like to choose a tutor that they'll know will be there as often as possible for their kids. I personally recommend opening from 10 to 20 hours a week for your students. And in the case of Cambly Kids, remember there's no minimum of hours. You can work as much or as little as you'd like. Thing to do when teaching kids is to be genuine. If you're faking a smile or faking interest, they will know. So always let that smile reach your eyes and show a genuine interest in who these little humans are. Dress in a way that looks approachable but also professional. Kids tend to like people who look well groomed. And let your personality shine through. If you like bright colors, if you like interesting accessories, let that shine through. Remember to just always look professional. It's best to get started with a company that provides you with the lesson material so you can preview them and tailor it to your student in class. Remember to be patient, and should you feel frustration creep up on you, breathe in deeply and keep smiling. We above all want our kids to feel safe in their learning environment. Have props ready to re-engage students if they're distracted, and if they're true beginners, stick to your lesson. I'll be explaining how to help true beginners and distracted students in another video. In my experience, the best way to get started is one-on-one sessions. They allow us to build a strong relationship with our students and be able to meet their needs in regards to learning a foreign language. They also enrich us culturally as we can meet students from other countries with different customs. One-on-one sessions help new tutors start exercising their intuition to see where their child is having problems: comprehension, writing, speaking, grammar, or listening skills. That's why it's also important to keep notes about your students. Most ESL companies pay in US dollars, and living in a country where the US dollar has a strong presence, that's a really good thing to do. Working full-time is one of the best options. We do have to take into consideration that things like healthcare, insurances, and paying our taxes, that is going to be something we have to take care of. But once you see the time you put in and how much these jobs pay, it balances itself out. As long as you're always on top of your taxes and you administer yourself properly, you'll always be covered. Choosing an online teaching job as a side hustle is also a good idea if you're working in a country with a strong, US dollar presence. And it's especially possible with companies that don't have a minimum requirement. For example, Cambly and Cambly Kids. I'll be completely honest with you. Having one or all of these three things will definitely improve your chances of earning a higher hourly rate, as with most jobs. Personally, I have about 9 years of teaching experience and in TESOL certification, and it has allowed me to work with some of the best companies with a fair rate. If you have a bachelor's degree and a native English accent, you're already on the other side. For teaching certifications, I recommend intesoltraining.com as it is recognized globally and can be done online and currently has some very good deals. But you have no experience, no bachelor's degree, no teaching certificate, but you still have your native English accent? Trust me, that's enough. Cambly is an excellent company to get started at. The hourly rate is $10.20 per hour, and if you get on board with Cambly Kids, that's $12 an hour. Again, US dollars. The regular Cambly platform focuses on one-on-one conversation-based learning experiences, with Cambly offering a wide variety of resources to make it easy to build rapport with adult students. Cambly Kids is a platform used exclusively to teach children from 4 years old all the way till 15 years old. They give you your curriculum to work with, and as soon as you're on board, having an engaging profile ready, you'll start receiving reservations from students all around the globe. Personally, I've worked with both platforms, and as someone living in Mexico, it has given me the flexibility, opportunities for growth, and further experience to become a formidable foreign language teacher with plenty of time to dedicate myself to other projects I enjoy, such as writing, painting, singing, and illustrating. If you'd like to find more options besides Cambly, I hope this video helped you get a general idea of what it's like to be an online ESL tutor and has piqued your interest enough to get started on this rewarding career path. Toodles, and see you in our next video.